Hey folks, welcome back to Skyrim. You may notice a significant quality difference with this video. Trying a new encoder, and I'm also trying a new, physical layout for my microphone, as well as some new, voice gate settings, things like that. Hopefully, that means that my microphone won't cut off the middle of words anymore. And you guys will be able to get my whole sentences, no matter how mumbly I am, because I do tend to mumble. Unfortunately enough, we still have our leech attached to us, but I wanted to make a quick stop off in Whiterun before we head over towards Solitude, where we're meant to be dropping her off to clear up my inventory, do some smelting, crafting, and upgrades. So I'm going to run through all of that, and once I get the busy work done, I will come back, run you through what I did, just so that you don't have to sit there and watch, and we'll take a carriage out to Solitude. Alright. See you in a sec. Okay, we're headed toward the carriage to Solitude now, but I got us up to level 50 smithing and 20 speech through a perk point into orcish smithing, and physically we're level 10 now. So we bumped up a level from crafting, and we got a bit more gold and such from things that I sold. I didn't buy anything of note. Also, I threw the stat perk point into stamina. Yes.
Where do you want to
Let's go to Solitude, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude?
Alright, see you guys
Beautiful
there.
city. Capital.
Alright, here we are. While Solitude is a good place to have the map marker for, and I am going to walk up this hill real quick just to make sure we have it discovered so I can fast travel here. We're not going to be doing much in the city yet, although it is going to become very important to us in very short order. You're going to be seeing a lot of Solitude, not just because it's the capital of Skyrim, but because there's a very specific thing here that I intend to make use of. And some of you may already know what this is, some of you may not. It was mentioned earlier, so if you've been paying attention, you probably know what's here. So let's just poke our heads inside so that we can get the marker. There we go. Now we're going to immediately turn back around and go see if we can find some salt for this fucking leech that's attached to us. Holy shit, words are hard. Sorry about the terrible commentary today, guys. I am all over myself. All over the place. So the plan for now is drop off Serana and leave it at that for the moment, because there are things that I want to do immediately before we proceed any further with things in that vein that need to be done. I have to pick up the marker for that farm. We could very quickly get to the carriage if we need to. Strategic fast traveling is an important skill for any Skyrim player to have. So, I have noticed a small issue. I'm sure you guys have noticed this too. Nobody has complained about it to me, but I feel like people might be thinking this, and I've been thinking it too. So let's rectify that problem right now. Game too easy. I do too much damage, and the enemies don't do enough damage. We'll see if expert is a good place for it. I don't know. That may be too much, it may be too little. I don't know. I usually play on fairly low difficulty because I love playing this game like a power fantasy where I just rip through everything. But I also recognize that that kind of isn't the most entertaining thing to watch when it comes to this kind of playthrough. So we'll see if expert is too much or too little. I will probably tweak it going forward, and whatever I end up changing, you will either notice or I will let you know. Down there, there's the Stormcloak camp, which I find amusing that this exists, because it's like 5 feet from Solitude. Like, how do they get away with that? You'd think the Imperials would have something to say about a Stormcloak camp that's literally, like, you can literally see Solitude from here. But I guess the Solitude troop garrison is just really lazy or something? I don't know. Am I being attacked? I am being attacked. Odor. Oh yeah, that's a significant damage change there. So as far as the combat stutter goes, it's not really fixable unless I were to redo. Basically, it's a result of the blood textures that I have that I really like. And every time we get into combat the first time, the game has to go, oh shit, there's textures. And it just panics, freaks the fuck out. It doesn't know how to deal with them. I feel like this is... Oh, this is Meridia's temple. Okay, I know why this is here. I don't need to worry about that right now. It's good that we have the marker, though. A new hand touches the... Shut the fuck up. Her beacon shows up in really weird places. That beacon system is the most absurd thing that I think they could have done for that particular quest, because most people don't realize it, but it only ever shows up once. So unless it's put somewhere else by somebody else, it stays where you find it. So let's say you find it a couple hours in and you're like, oh, I don't want to do Meridia right now. And you don't take it. Well, you're shit out of luck. Oh, hey, bud. Oh, it's this guy.
I am waiting for a good death.
Good death, huh? Why do you want to die?
My time has come. I am old. Too old to become chief. It would be wrong for me to take wives at this age. So I will die. Malakath has given me a vision of a glorious death. I am to wait here until it finds me.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Glorious Death.
Yet arrived.
Perhaps I can give you the death you seek.
Perhaps. Are you sure about this?
I feel like he's gonna kick my ass, but fuck it, let's go for it.
We shall see.
What have you got?
Oh, he's really strong. He fucking resurrected a saber cat on me. Oh wow, this difficulty increase is no joke. And the leech isn't really doing much to help. Oh, get comboed. There we go. Frost damage spell. Yeah, we'll take his stuff. Hope you enjoyed your death, buddy. What did you summon? Oh, you're just being edgy. Okay. Well. Yeah, that's definitely a change in difficulty. Should make things more interesting. So, with a change in difficulty comes the necessity for a change in tactics. We're gonna go plundering Dwarven ruins in the near future. And I'm not gonna tell you what we're plundering them for, but we are gonna be plundering them. Hopefully we'll find any semblance whatsoever of what I'm looking for, because I have never managed to find one of these yet. Alternatively, if that doesn't work out, we may go on a scavenger hunt. We've got several options for what we could do with this this power deficit that we've kind of run into now, or put ourselves into. So, we're gonna go on a training montage and kind of beef ourselves up a bit. You know, like they did in the 80s. When men were men. And music was terrible. Except for metal. Are we under attack? Oh. The local wolf contingent. Hi.
Not very impressive.
There we go. One downside to up difficulty. Oh, fuck.
Won't end well for you.
Okay, this might actually kill me. Probably going to kill me. Oh, boy. Drink potions like Elon Musk on a bender. There we go. Yeah, everything is very dangerous now. Especially this far north. Come on. It's not even sheer. You can climb this. See that mountain? You can hop up it. Some kind of weird jackrabbit. Oh, this may be death. This may be death. Very careful coming down here. Serana, why do you have to live in such a weird place? Never mind, she's a vampire. They're not logical. Hey, we made it down without sliding to our death. And that, in the distance, is where we're going. What a fun trip this wasn't. Eternal, why do you hate, Bethesda followers so much? You've LP'd 2 Bethesda games now, and you've hated followers anytime you've had to use them. Why are you like this? Followers are amazing. They make me feel like I have friends. Well, nondescript, lonely straw man. They steal my kills and my experience. In a series of games where your levels and advancement are entirely tied to how much damage you do to enemies, having someone else there that is also doing damage to enemies is detrimental to your character growth. So, whatever social interaction they may add, and they don't really add much, because they're just, you know, series of pre-programmed lines and not actually people. It's offset. Hold on.
That'll teach you.
Anyway, before I had to gut those 2 bandits, it's offset by... Are you gonna let me finish? Are you gonna let me finish? It's offset by the fact that they're killing enemies too, which means they take experience away from you. I think I got stuff that yeah, I did get stuff I can wear. Oh, necklace of water breathing. Sure. I love just finding magical gear that I can just stack. It means that, yeah, I can crank the difficulty a bit, and it won't be nearly as terrible. I hope I'm not, like, peaking the microphone. I don't think I am. I don't know. This is my first time trying to use this microphone with the appropriate facing. Where is the... Ah, there's the boat. Okay, you ready to get out of my life? Come on. Hurry up. I know you're prissy and you don't like water. But pick up the pace.
That's it. Out there to the north. We used to keep a boat around here to get there and back.
Is this a boat? Is this what you mean? Is this what you, is this what you mean?
In the boat. You with me?
Let's just fucking go. I hate her. I hate her so much. I really do. Why do you hate Serana so much? Because she's really snarky. Not in the fun way. There's a fun kind of snarky, and there's just, I'm really whiny and I like to complain about everything. And that's Serana. Come on. Hurry up. Chop chop. Come on. It's like trying to lead a cat. Let's go.
Hey, so before we go in there.
What is it now?
Fine, don't worry about it. When we get in, you won't have to babysit me anymore.
Good. Hurry up. Now, let's see if any of these bloodsuckers try to stop me. It will end really poorly for them. I haven't seen Castle Volkihar in this version of Skyrim. I wonder what it looks like.
How dare you trespass here? Wait, Serana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes.
Unfortunately, yes.
My lord, everyone! Serana has returned.
I guess I'm
What's up, you murdering fucks?
Believe it.
I'll be back to kill all of you later.
My long
Like, come on, you're a vampire, and this guy walks into your midst. How do you not go, we need to kill him immediately?
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Not forever, she doesn't.
Delighted to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother...
I like how you're standing behind me as if I'll do anything to protect you from him.
...for putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our hall?
Lord Inquisitor Arcades of the Imperium of Man. Your
For my
future
daughter's
death.
safe return, you have my gratitude.
Never asked for it, don't
What is
want
your
it.
name?
You first.
Very well. I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter will have told you what we are.
Good to meet you, leech.
Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim.
Thank you for placing yourselves right on top of my to-kill list.
All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most.
Your manhood? Look, are you at least gonna pay me for this fucking trip?
I was about to suggest that very thing. Yes, you most certainly deserve a reward.
Not that I particularly
There is
want
but
your
one
blood
gift
money.
to give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk as a lion.
Oh, nice
You
try.
will tremble at
Oh,
your
that's a very
approach.
nice
You will
try.
never fear death again.
They do that anyway. And if I refuse your gift,
Then you will be prey, like all mortals.
pray,
I will
he
spare your
says.
life this once, but you will be banished from this hall. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! This is the power that I offer. Now,
You look like a
make your
crackhead.
choice.
Have you ever heard the phrase never? You fucking mutant.
So be it. You are prey, like all mortals. I banish you.
That was fun. Let's never again. I like how he doesn't even offer you an alternative reward. It's just become my servant and an immortal, disgusting mutant leech. Or nothing. Get out. Right. So let's let's do that immediately. Let's go back to Isran and talk to him. I'm gonna head back to Fort Nongard, and when I get back, I will see you guys there. Alright, here we are. Let's, turn in some vampire dust to one of these guys, too. Get a little money. Hey, bud.
I'm glad we're finally taking the fight to those monsters.
Yeah, me too. You want to buy this?
I
3K. God damn, I love the fact that I can just sell vampire dust. It's super
Aye.
lucrative. Alright, let's go find Isran. Not the way up. Back here. I will explain what that was later. This is not the way up either. Where the fuck is the way up? Oh, that's not good. Oh, hey, Isran. Just the man I was looking for. Wow, they're ripping through him. fucking got him. Hey, more dust to sell. Ace Run.
Look at this. I should have known it was only a matter of time before they found us. It's
Yeah,
the
that
price
tends
we
to
pay
happen.
for openly recruiting. We'll have to step up our defenses. I don't suppose you have some good news for me.
Kind of. I have news, but it's not exactly good news.
Of course. Why did I suppose differently? Fine. Tell me what you know.
So I went down to Dim Hollow and I cleared it out of the vampires. Kind of ripped through them pretty easy, honestly. They weren't really a threat. I found a bottled up woman with an Elder Scroll.
A woman? Trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. Who is she?
No, it doesn't
More
make much
importantly,
sense at all, does it?
Where is she?
So, she happened to be the daughter of a really powerful vampire lord up north by the name of Harkon.
And so you delivered her to them.
They also have an Elder Scroll.
They what? And you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll?
I wanted to, but she has plot armor. Also, there were a lot of them.
So they have everything they wanted. And we're left with nothing.
No, you have
By
me.
the divines. This couldn't get much worse. This is more than you and I can handle.
Well, you are designated the leader, as far as I can tell, so what's the plan?
Well, of course we do. I'm old, not stupid.
You don't even look that
We're
old.
just going to need some help.
Ah, more
If they're
recruitment.
bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger than I thought. I have good men here, but there are people I've met and worked with over the years. We need their skills, their talents, if we're going to survive this.
Mm-hmm.
If you can find them, we might have a chance.
Gotcha. So where can I find these people?
Right to the point, aren't you? I like that. Not like those fools in the Order.
That's why I'm
We
here.
should keep it small. Too many people and we'll draw unwanted attention to ourselves. I think we'll want Serene Gerard. Breton girl, whip smart and good with tinkering. Fascination with the Dwemer. Weapons in particular. Last I knew, she was out in the Reach. Convinced she was about to find the biggest dwarven ruins yet.
Sounds right up my alley. Give me, just a sec here. So you think this woman can help us?
Might need a little convincing, but she should.
Mhm.
You'll also want to find Gunmar. Big brute of a Nord. Hates vampires almost as much as I do.
Sounds like a good
Got
guy.
it into his head years back that his experience with animals would help. Trolls in particular, from what I hear.
Trolls, huh?
Last I knew, he was out
there's an
scouring
idea.
Skyrim for more beasts to tame. Bring the two of them back here, and we can get started on coming up with a plan.
Alright. How good of a heavy
Or at
armor
least
trainer
just
are you?
smart enough to want to learn more. I'll show you what I can.
How expensive is it? Not terribly. Spend some money on training. Immediately get that money back in vampire dust. Some of it, anyway.
Stay up.
That puts us at 44 for heavy armor. That's not bad. We're almost level 12. So, like I said, I don't really want to proceed any further with this just yet, because I have other goals I'd like to work on. As I've been talking about for the past few episodes, we need a place to stay and store things and work on improving ourselves, especially since we've now upped the difficulty that we're dealing with. We're going to need better enchantments and better gear if we want to survive. So, like I said earlier, let's head back to Solitude, take a look around, and see if we can't find a base of operations. I'll see you back there. Alright, welcome to Solitude, erstwhile capital of Skyrim. Not forever, if I have anything to say about it, but for the moment, this is the big capital city. Now, you may notice if you've been to Solitude before, there's something here that isn't usually
Sorry, I
here.
was lost in thought. I'm planning my
A
wedding.
very large building
Fine day, isn't it?
that isn't usually part of Solitude. Now that, my friends, is the Dragonborn Gallery and Museum. I have no idea what a Dragonborn is. It's definitely not us. But, as far as the museum goes, well, I think it still could be of some use to us. Let's take a look inside, shall we? See what we can do with it. I feel a fetch quest on the horizon, but I think we're all capable of getting through one of those. Especially if I, Oh. Hold on a moment. The game has crashed. I'll be back with you shortly. Fixed it. Welcome to the Dragonborn Gallery. This fine gentleman is Orion Morellis.
I help you. The museum is currently closed until further notice.
My friend, you definitely can help me. But first, is there anything I can do to help ye?
Well, you do look the adventuring sort. Perhaps you can. You see, we are in need of a vast array of relics to display here at
You
the
don't
museum.
say.
And I'm afraid that the mercenaries and treasure hunters I've hired thus far have proven to be more trouble than they are worth.
Perhaps I can give you a chance, however. If you can bring me a few artifacts I'm looking for, I'll pay you for them.
Sounds
If
like a
you prove
good
be
deal to
successful
me.
at retrieving these relics for me, perhaps we can discuss some other opportunities I may have for you.
Sure. What are you looking for?
Excellent. Well, first and foremost, I'd like to get my hands on one of the 6th House Bellhammers of the House of Dagoth.
Okay.
They have become increasingly rare. One apparently was stolen recently by some bandits, apparently held up in Broken Helm Hollow.
Shouldn't be hard.
Another item was stolen from a local collector by the Silent Moon Bandits. The item is known as Denstagma's Ring. It's likely still in the hideout west of Whiterun, if they haven't fenced it yet, that is.
I'll track it down
And
either way.
lastly, a small shipment of Archiviri relics is on its way across Skyrim, bound for Markarth. Amongst the items were
Let
some
me guess,
jade
the
carvings.
Forsworn?
The caravan, however, was attacked by Forsworn.
Yep.
And it's likely they may be in possession of some of the relics.
Okay.
Find what you can, and I'll pay you well for it.
Sure. Can do. So, like I said, hope you guys don't mind scavenger hunts. So, closest that is over in the Rift. That's near Whiterun. That's not a big deal to get to. And the last one is in the Reach near Markarth, where we've discovered next to nothing and have no easy fast travel locations. So we're going to start with this one over in, or near Whiterun. We'll go to Halted Stream Camp and head over. I'll see you guys at Halted Stream. We'll pick up these 3 items, and that'll be it for today. I believe I fixed whatever caused that crash, hopefully. I think it was just an incompatible patch that I had. Not a problem. Very easily fixable. Also made me resort my load order, so, you know, good things. Good things all around. So, kill a couple sets of bandits and some Forsworn. Really, the only threat in that group is the Forsworn. Am I going the right direction? Yes. Okay, it's this one right over here. Oh, this bandit camp. I know this one. This one can get a little hairy. We're here for the ring. Stagmer's ring. Forget exactly what that ring does. I know it's enchanted. I know it's a half-decent enchanted ring. But, not really sure exactly what it does. In all honesty, it will probably just get thrown into the museum once we get it. Yes, there is someone there. Let's see. Tax collector joke doesn't work here. Pawn stars. I can give you 50 cents for your lives. Best I can do. I've consulted an expert. Okay, don't die, don't die, don't die. Feel like there's an archer shooting at me. There is. Hi, buddy. Ooh, good dodge. Well, less good dodge and me just not really aiming. At least I'm gonna get some restoration skill off this. I still need to go buy a better healing spell and cure disease potions, because I actually did get Sanguinar Vampirus, and I went and cleaned it, or cured it, while we were up at Whiterun earlier. Frost Bomb. To sort through these spell books later. I think I might delve into some destruction magic in the long run, just because why not? Kind of go for a spell sword sort of thing. But for the moment, against these low-level bandits, we're doing fine. It's just a matter of keeping an eye on our health at this point. Okay, where is the... We're really only here for the ring, too. I don't suppose you want to just give me the ring that I'm here for so I can leave, huh? I don't have to kill all of you. Does he do what I think he does? Oh, he super does. So, fun, completely non-Skyrim fact. Oh, we dinged. Nice. Where is that archer? Oh, she's down the hall. Okay. Fun, completely non-Skyrim fact. Wynn, the final boss of Dark Souls 1, is actually explicitly programmed to attack you if you, drink an Estus. Like, no matter the range. Like, if you drink an Estus, while he is aware that you exist, he will do an attack. So, people have done all... Did I chop her head off? No, it was clipped into the texture? Oh, the plant. Okay. That's weird. People have done runs that replaced every enemy with the final boss, Gwen. Challenger Andy, in particular, is a favorite of mine. And one of the ways that he cheesed Gwen's AI was by drinking an empty bottle of Estus to force an attack that he could then parry. Unfortunately, this only works reliably when you have an empty fist to do the parry attack with, because it fucks with the timings otherwise. But he came up with a technique that meant that you could parry Gwen consistently every single time, which I think is pretty fucking cool. We need to dump more points into heavy armor. Yes, yes. Doing unarmed attacks, but I will take more armor rating. Ah, the ring. As well as some potions. Just increases resistances across the board. That's not a bad ring at all. I don't know if I'm going to use it because that particular, like the actual ring slot is limited. I know, that's a weird thing to say, but it's like, that is, I have to be very careful what ring I pick for that. So, Malrus's Journal. I just can't shake these fools. Everywhere I go, there's another one of them on my tail. I swear if the Brotherhood were half as relentless, it'd still be a plague upon Tamriel. Seems that I'm going to have to go full circle and return to the vault where I found Hirsine's Spear of the Hunter entombed away many ages before. Stumbled upon a strange runic shrine on a large mass of land in the marshes south of Solitude, some distance to the west of Dead Man's Respite. When I touched the stone, it began to glow, and a beam of light shone like a beacon to the heavens, or to the southeast of here. I traveled in that direction for what must have been 3 weeks and never found anything out of the ordinary. Months later, I was in the Southlands near Helgen and spotted what I swore was some snow-elven ruins just south of Riverwood. When I went to investigate, I discovered a small shrine that behaved in much the same way, glowing and projecting a light after touching it. This one pointed north, presumably toward the same place the first runestone was indicating. had me intrigued to say the least. It wasn't until almost a year later that I happened upon a third marker, which lay high above the dragon shrine at Mount Anthor. This one was Dwemer in nature, and when touched, light shone out from the eyes of the Dwemer bust there, just like the others. After that, there was a tremble in the earth. The light was pointing to the southwest, and so I aimed to triangulate where these marks might be pointing. When I marked my map, it revealed the center location was like the Silent Moon's ruins or something near it. I wasted no time and began a long excavation of the Silent Moon's ruins. I hired some mercenaries for protection and a couple of diggers, and we delved deep, eventually finding a lost basement off one of the ruined tower sections where the metal hatch resided. The hatch opened easily despite looking as if many had tried to pry the door open over the many decades it was here. Inside lay an ornate Daedric spear. I surmised that this vault had been built with the express intention of sealing the spear away and involved the collective efforts of the Dwemer, Snow Elves, and ancient Nords. I held on to the sphere for some time until I lost it to a group of bandits. They continued to pursue me in an effort to find whatever else I might be hiding from them. No matter what I did, they kept finding me, probably due to the powers of the spear. My only remaining secret is the Codex, a grand book of ancient make which holds boundless knowledge. It seems that the more I travel and uncover, the more powerful it becomes. It isn't a spell tome per se. In fact, it behaves entirely unlike one. Instead, the book seems to relay knowledge of various subjects and imparts powers on a daily basis depending on what is researched within its pages. You merely have to open the book and turn the page and a new topic appears in the pages. It's really quite an astounding item. So it seems I may be making my final stand. I've sealed away the codex in the vault which I discovered the spear in, and the doors have locked tight. All I can do now is wait. Well, sounds like we have more things to find. So there's a vault here, huh? Oh, a quest. I have to go to all three locations to unlock the door. We will do that later, after we open up the museum. Because, that's, I'm guessing this is, yeah, this is the hatch. We can't open that until we, activate all three shrines, but that's fine. We can go to Solstheim at any point and basically just sort that out whenever we have the chance to. What's this lever do? Oh, it just shuts the door. Weird that there's a lever for that. Alright, so we've got the ring. That leaves the hammer and the jade carving. So let's go get the hammer in the reach. Should be right over here. Pretty easy to get to, I would assume. Do let me know, guys, how the new mic position sounds and how the new encoder looks. If it's better, if it's an improvement, if things look clearer. If there's any lag in particular is something that I want to know about. Because that's what I'm obviously trying to prevent. And I want to prevent the quality loss that comes with being outside that we were seeing in some of the previous recordings and in Fallout 4. Hello.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
Okay, elf, if you say so. You have no idea how close I came to killing you. You look like a necromancer. You probably are a necromancer. Alright, let's murder our next set of bandits, shall we? Wow, you guys really weren't prepared for an actual fight, were you? I don't think they even scratched me. Where's the other corpse? Ah, there we go. Healing spell. I'm kind of just leaving the defender at this point because I didn't really use it when I had it equipped. Though it does provide a little extra armor. You know what? Yeah. Gives us a little extra armor. It looks cool. Nothing wrong with it. Hey! How you doing? Ready to die? Because you're about to. Okay, you're a little bit more serious than everybody else here, huh? Nice dodge, bud. Are there any other bandits here? Nope, just you and me? Okay. Alright. You are almost dead. Come on. Oh. Rip that guy. What do you have on you? Because you look like you had a pretty nice sword. Nordic Dwemer Blade. Ah, that's fancy. Hang on to that. Armored Mage unarmored stuff, and a set of Redguard light mail. Mine now. I probably made a lot more out of that fight than I needed to, but at least we won. Plus restoration experience. My god, do I need a better healing spell though. Maybe we can get one from the Dawn Guard. You have anything? Just some gear. Now, oh, the hammer's back here. Back in their little torture chamber, because of course, bandits led by, I was gonna say led by an orc, but they weren't. Hey, look. Just take the fucking arrow out of his chest. Oh, and we'll have to go tell this guy, his family, that he's dead at some point. Soon, TM. You think I can find a folded American flag? What? Why isn't my instant mining thing working anymore? That's not great. I'm gonna have to look into that. Or reinstall it. Probably because I shuffled my load order. The carry weight's still fine. Amulets and gear, all still fine. I think that's the only thing that's wonky. Though I don't doubt we'll find stuff later. Should just take that book with me, honestly. Oh, look what it is! Yeah, we'll take it. Hi, Meridia.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Jesus, you're loud.
Listen, hear me and obey.
Okay, Karen.
Darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy.
When I feel like it.
Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath.
Sometime next week.
And I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
You're a Daedra. I'm really not that interested in listening to you. Daedra, Aedra, whatever the fuck. Still heresy. Alright, let's go get this last piece. Yeah, we'll go from here. It's probably the closest place, honestly. So once we get this last piece, I can turn this stuff into Orion and give you guys a brief tour of the museum. Let's see if we can track down these forsworn warriors. Do I have any diseases while I'm at this shrine? No. How far off is this one? Oh, it's just upriver. Okay. Not a big deal. I was like, if we're going to be walking forever, I'll just cut it out. Oh, we can take a nice walk down the river here. It's like something going on ahead of us. Kind of a fight. I smell free loot. Oh, whatever it is, it's over now. No, it's not. What the hell? Vigilance killing vampires. Ah, we got her, boys. I was not expecting just a random vampire. Are there other dead vampires laying around? So I could do with the dust. Stuff is really expensive. Or is it just the one? Maybe we should talk to those vigilants, huh? Or they float away downriver. Hey! Oh, that's the dead vampire. Hey! You're a vigilant of the Standar.
Cavort with any Daedra, and we will hunt you down. Yes. Our order was founded after the
we're
Oblivion
drifting pretty
crisis.
good here.
We dedicate our lives to facing the threat of Daedra wherever they appear. Walk always in the light, or we will drag you to it.
So, how do you hunt Daedra?
And any other abominations that prey on mortals. Vampires, werewolves, witches.
Oh, hey, me too.
But Daedra are the worst. Their callous disregard for our lives is abhorrent in the eyes of the God of Mercy.
Agreed. Well,
Stendarr be with you.
I thought maybe that might be leading into something, but I guess not. Anyway, back on track. We'll be back to helping out Isran before too long. Just felt that it was important to get this particular thing done so we can at least have a base of operations. It's going to take a little bit of work before our actual home is a thing. But you guys will see what I mean shortly, and I'll be doing most of the busy work. Basically, all it's going to come down to is in between episodes, I'll drop back to the museum real quick. Drop off things that I've picked up. And over time, I'll check in, let you guys see how it progresses. Is there like a cave behind this waterfall? Oh, it's a wall. Okay, we need to get up top then. Shouldn't be too hard to do. We don't need to go into the cave, thankfully. We just need to go up top here, where the Forsworn are camped out. How hard these guys are going to be. Alright, let's go. As always, rush the mage first. Ah, that wasn't bad at all. And here's what we came for. The Jade Warrior 2. All your stuff. Loot the camp. And then I will head back to the museum. See you guys there. Hey, skill book. You will notice that I will likely start pretty obsessively just picking up whatever books I can find. It's because those are also important for the museum. I will see you guys back in Solitude in just a minute. And here we are. Hey, Orion. Oi. God damn it. Orion. Really? Can you walk a little closer to the fucking... Seriously, dude? I can just barely... You not want your fancy relics? Oh, fine.
Ah, good day, my friend.
Not how I wanted to do that, but okay. Look, I've got all your stuff. Can you take down that fucking rope?
Oh, you have? Excellent. Yes, I have just the place for this. Thank you.
You're
Here's
welcome.
your reward.
No, thank you. I've also got this huge hammer that I found a place for.
Ah, phenomenal. Let me have a look. Ah, yes. Exactly as described. Good work. Here's your pay.
And lastly, I've got Denstagmer's ring. Denstagmer? Denstagmer? How do you pronounce that?
Very good. And in excellent condition, it seems. Wonderful.
Yeah, they kind of just had it in a box. That was everything, right?
That is very impressive, my friend. You are certainly more than a mere treasure hunter.
If you've seen me.
Which brings me to my next proposal. I'm in need of a full-time partner of sorts.
Business partner, right?
A
Because
person of your caliber who can dedicate
I know you're
themselves to
high elf,
uncovering
but
more lost artifacts and relics on their own, while I can
I don't swing that way, man.
And you have proven yourself more than capable of the job.
And I think a special arrangement could work. Instead of me
Did
simply
you hear what I just said? I'm not really interested in special
perhaps
arrangement.
you could bring them here.
Oh, for the museum. Okay,
I'll
yeah,
give
no,
you an
sure,
occasional
sure.
finder's fee, and we'll safeguard your collection for you.
Sounds good to
You'll
me.
be able to access any and all of your collection as you see fit, and you'll know the rest of it will be safe in your absence.
You gonna hire guards for this place, or is it just kind of be you? Because it doesn't seem very secure when you could just walk in. You know what? I'm being told that all I can say is that it sounds good to me, so I guess it sounds good to me.
Excellent. Well, let me give you the 10 Septem tour then.
All right. Okay.
This building was once called Macnarian Hall and was built as a temple dedicated to Talos, the patron god of the Nords. After the White Gold Concordat, however, the statue was moved and the temple closed. I came here a few years ago and was able to procure use of the space in the pursuit of establishing this museum.
Something about a high elf taking over an old temple of Talos rubs me the wrong way, but I'll look over it this time.
What I hope will become one of the grandest collections of Tamrielic history in the world.
If I have anything to say about it, it will.
Atrium I call the Hall of Heroes. It is where a variety of historically significant relics can be displayed. And is quite a striking entrance to the museum, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, it's nice in here.
Off to the right is the reception hall and staff barracks, as well as the museum office where I do much of my work. To our left, you'll find the central hallway leading to all the other galleries of the museum, which also serves as the cultural arts exhibit. Here, I hope to display a variety of art, as well as elements representing the more primitive cultures here in Skyrim, such as the Falmer, Forsworn, the Giants, and more.
Primitive cultures, huh? What about the Thalmor?
To the East Exhibit Halls, which houses the Daedric Gallery, the Hall of Lost Empires, Hall of Oddities, and the Hall of Legends, which showcase a vast array of relics pertaining to the Daedra, Dwemer, Falmer, and ancient Nordic cultures, as well as a number of peculiar items that defy simple classification. At the close end of this hall, the stairwell will lead to the armories in the basement and up to the second floor. There you will find access to the Natural Science Gallery, as well as the Dragonborn Hall, where I will commission a variety of displays heralding any of your accomplishments.
Sounds good to me.
At the far end of the hallway on both floors, you'll find
I don't know why you're giving me the Dragonborn Hall, but, you know, if you insist.
The door on the right also connects to the museum office. If you cannot find me in my office, you will almost certainly find me whiling away the hours in the library. Also, you should pick up a copy of the museum guide at the entrance of the museum.
Will do.
It will let you know the schedule of where I'm working, should you need to find me, and it will offer you an easier way of navigating the museum, as well as keep track of how many displays our museum has.
Gotcha.
Of course, it may take me a moment to update those accounts, so check the guide again if you feel the numbers seem off. I'm sure I'll eventually account for everything. Any items you find for display, you can either manually place them yourself, or utilize the prep station in my office. And I'll ensure everything you have gets properly displayed if it has an appropriate place. I'm likely to have a variety of tasks for you, but in between, I'm sure you could help me find a random relic or two I've been researching.
Yeah, sure.
Feel free to look around and come find me if you have any questions. I'm very excited about the prospects of where we are headed.
Me too. Right, so I am going to throw the majority of what we've collected already into the museum using the utilities provided. If that is not enough to reach the threshold that I'm hoping it reaches, we will do some work next time. But for now, this is where I'm going to end it. And like I said, in the future, we'll check in on the museum again when something interesting happens. So I hope you guys enjoyed the little trip. Stay safe, good hunting, and goodbye.